Now instructor M. Sugiura demonstrates Teki number 1. This is a side-to-side pattern of movement which teaches strength in the legs and the use of various hand techniques. You see some leg blocking going on there and blocking side to side with the hands. Now the bunkai, or application of the kata. Okay, blocking an opponent's punch, countering with an elbow strike. Blocking the kick, countering with a hook punch. Okay, some middle level blocks, counter with a back fist to the face. Leg block. Block and double punch simultaneously. A block and double punch. Now a review of the kata. Stepping to the side, stepping outward, block, elbow strike. Block, hook punch. Okay, some middle blocks, back fist. Okay, returning wave kick with the leg, and then double punch. Okay, now blocking again, elbow strike. Down block, hook punch. Okay, middle level blocks, back fist. Okay, blocking to the side, double punch again. This finishes the kata. Now instructor H. Shirai demonstrates Teki number 2, or Teki Nidan. Again, this kata illustrates the same side-to-side movement. There are 3 Teki kata in all, and each one uses the same side-to-side pattern of movement. This kata was formerly known as Naihanchi in Okinawa, where it originally came from. You can see a similar use of middle blocking and back fist in each kata. Now performed again by instructor Shirai. Okay, middle level blocking. The same pattern of movement is repeated to the other side. Supported block and elbow strike. Hook punch. Back fist. Supported block to the side. Block, hook punch. Back fist. This concludes the form. Now Master Nakayama demonstrates Teki number 3, or Teki Sandan. Now notice Master Nakayama's efficient movement. Only the muscles involved in performing a particular technique are used. This is superb form in karate kata. Okay, block, double block, back fist. Stepping out, circular arm motion, back fist. Now the same sequence repeated to the other side. Okay, this circular motion is a joint locking technique being performed. Okay, middle block, hook punch, middle blocks, back fist concludes the form. Now Kanazawa sensei performs empi kata. Empi means flying swallow. It uses quick light movements in the performance of his technique, hence the name flying swallow. The kata features jumping in movements, pulling the opponent into an attack. All right, here we have pulling the opponent into the attack and then stepping back again. This kata was originally called wanshu or wansu in Okinawa, where it was developed. Now, instructor Kanazawa was the first place kata champion in both the performance of kata and kumite, or sparring, in the 1958 All Japan Karate Championships. Now here we have empi kata performed once again. This time a bit slower. Punching, grabbing the opponent, kick, jump in, pull the opponent into the attack, and then step away. And step into block. Reverse the feet, block again, reverse punch. Step into block. Now grabbing the opponent, jumping in, pulling the opponent into the attack, and then step away. Teisho, palm heel blocking. Now a series of dynamic tension movements follow using a palm heel blocking method. Okay, this is grabbing the opponent, jumping to the rear, blocking. And finally finishing the form. Instructor Inoueda now demonstrates Jute. This kata emphasizes blocking and a defense against a staff. Jute means 10 hands. It's an inspirational name, meaning or having the suggestion that one has the strength of 10 people or could defend against 10 people. Now notice Inoueda sensei is rather large for a Japanese and powerfully built. This kata suits him well. This kata has lots of basic blocking movements and changes in direction. Now review. Okay, notice the left hand wrapped around the clenched fist at the beginning of the kata. It's a unique movement. Okay, a hooked wrist block opens the form. Okay, a series of palm heel blocks. Okay, X block, moving to the rear, blocking with both hands. Okay, now crescent kick and block. All right, now the removal of the staff technique. This is grabbing the opponent's stick or wooden staff and taking it away. Okay, so blocking movements. Okay, turn, block, and the form is completed. M. Mori demonstrates Chinte kata. This is a kata that means unusual hand or quelling hand, a very esoteric form. It features Nihon Nukite, or a two-finger spear hand thrust. It also has a distinctive hopping back to the original starting position at the end of the form. There's the hopping movement at the end. Now the kata, repeated again, begins with a hammer fist strike to the right and then to the left. Stepping out, blocking movement, blocking and punching, block and punch again. Elbow strike, knife hand block, front kick, two blocks, scooping motion. Now some circular blocking movements done with a knife hand, then to a crane stance or one-legged stance. Now the use of Nihon Nukite, two-finger spear hand thrust. Double hammer fist for spacing, block and punch. And then hopping back to the original starting position. Now instructor T. Kase demonstrates Jion. Here's some of the application of that kata. Jion means temple sound. And this kata has strong blocking movements and counterattacks, as you can see. Palm heel, teisho uke, palm heel blocks and strikes. Supported block. Okay, blocking of uke or X block. Use of the back fist. Okay, striking down to block an opponent's attack. Okay, block, grab, and then hammer fist to the body. Now a review of the kata. You can see fundamental arm and leg movements being used, right, while changing direction. That's a feature of this kata. Okay, double blocking, shifting in, hook punch. Now a series of palm heel blocks. Very similar to jute. In fact, these kata are considered a set. Remember, this is Jion now. Okay, very fundamental movements. But applied in such a way as to be very effective. Okay, grab the opponent and then hammer fist. All right, this completes the form.